Hi berries, as you can see I'm here at my house. This is the house I built a few months ago when I modeled it on my in real life house. So this is basically what my in real life house looks like, which I think a lot of people might have got confused because I sometimes get comments, people telling me that there's no way my house is that big, and I think people think that the whole thing is my house. It's actually just this part here. I built the neighbours' houses next door because in London a lot of the houses are attached to each other. I've done a lot of routine videos on Bloxburg. I even done one on Royal High before, but I thought I'll show you what an actual day is like for me. It's kind of like a vlog, but through my Roblox character. So yeah, I'll take you to the morning. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, on the weekend, I'm pretty lazy. I'll probably just lay in bed for a half an hour looking at my phone. You can't see it, but I'm on my phone in bed at the moment. Looking at my phone, reading through messages on my YouTube channel, or writing back to Rich, or checking a newspaper on my phone. Eventually I'll get out of bed and, you know, this is my room, and I did change some things since you've last seen it. So I actually bought recently some new chests of drawers because I needed some to put some clothes in, because I'll tell you one thing. This room does look like my room, but the only thing that's missing is the big pile of clothes that I always end up leaving in the corner of my room here. So yeah, this is pretty much it. Just normally there's a lot more mess, a lot more clothes, because I'm just a teeny bit messy. Then I'll normally just head downstairs and go and say hello to my family, who are normally just sitting on the couch, probably watching some TV. Once I said hi to them, I'll normally just sit on the chair and talk with them and see how their day is going so far. And then after that, I'll head upstairs to our bathroom where I'll, you know, do my business and stuff. You know, everyone does. Everyone has to. And then I'll probably come over here and, no, not probably. Make it sound like I don't do it every day. Probably 50% chance of brushing teeth in the morning. I brush my teeth in the morning, and I feel like this is a massive debate. People always say you brush your teeth before breakfast, or in another video, I brushed my teeth after breakfast in a routine, and people were outraged by that as well. I feel like people do it different ways, but honestly, I brush my teeth before because I don't eat breakfast for quite a while after. I'm one of those people who can't eat breakfast straight away. Like as soon as I wake up, I just can't do it, but I'll do that, and I normally wash my face, but you can't do this on this spot. Just imagine this is me washing my face in the morning. Now there's been some time, I can go and make some breakfast, and normally in the morning I'll have something light. I'm not someone who has like a big meal, so I'll probably have cereal or oatmeal, but in the UK we actually say porridge. But I love porridge. So I'll put that in there, wait for it to cook. And I'll probably have that with some orange juice in the morning. And I normally just go and sit and eat that on my own because everyone else has probably ate breakfast way before me, because everyone else wakes up before me. Now it's time for me to go back upstairs because it's a Sunday and I do like to record on Sundays. I like to record on Saturdays and Sundays especially. And I have to try and record with Rich early because, oops, I turned my light on, but I need it on anyway. We close that. I know we try and record early with Rich because Rich obviously has a YouTube channel himself, which he uploads every single day, and I have to quickly get in with him so we can record so that he can record his video after. So I'll turn my PC on. Okay, so you can see my PC. This is what my actual PC looks like, but I didn't notice before, but I have a very boring wallpaper. I should probably change that. I didn't think about it, but now that I know you guys can see it, I'm thinking, wow, boring. I've got to change that very soon. So I thought it'd be pretty cool. It's almost like a little Q&A. A lot of you guys asked me what I use to record, which software I use to edit and all that stuff. So I can kind of tell you all this now. And the software I use is called OBS, as you can see here. I click on it, but I'm already recording on the other monitor, as you can see, because I actually have two monitors and I'm dragging it over from one to the other. But this is what I use to record. It's called OBS and it's great, it's free, and it's really good. You just have to know what settings to use. So if you do get this, look up settings that work for your PC. Another question you guys ask me a lot is how do me and Rich talk online? And we use Discord, which is a way that you can talk to people on there. So that's what we use for that. So Discord, second thing I use. So I'll normally call Rich up, and then me and Rich will probably record for about an hour and a half. That's what a normal recording session takes, is like an hour and a half. Hello.
Hey, goodbye, Mrs.
Bye. And then when I'm done, I say goodbye to Rich and we end our call. And now it's time to edit my video. So I use Premiere Pro. and it looks like this. Now this isn't free, but that doesn't mean you have to go out and get it. It's fine. There's loads of other alternatives, but this is the one that I use, and Rich uses this too, and I think a lot of other YouTubers use Premiere Pro. So I'll drag my video in, and as you can see, this video is pretty long. How long is this? Let's look. This is like a 45-minute recording, and one thing that people don't realize is that our recordings are actually really long, but then I have to edit them down. So you probably don't actually realize a lot of the things go on in it, because I have to cut out so much stuff because I can't have an hour-long video. It normally takes me about 2 or 3 hours to edit, and in the end, you can see this is what it will end up looking like. See, look how many cuts there is. There's so many cuts in this before just one clean thing. And then this is like music that's been added, and some of the sound effects are here. Yeah, so that went from a 45-minute recording to a 16-minute recording, so it has to have a lot of cuts in it. There's Rich looking great. And that's rendering. This will take about 8 minutes to render. And whilst I'm doing this, this is when I start to take my thumbnails. I'm going to show you guys how I take my thumbnails, because that's something that I get asked a lot. Okay, now that that's rendering, I'm going to jump onto Roblox and take some thumbnail pictures. So a lot of people always ask me, how do I make my thumbnail pictures? Which is very sweet, because it's very basic actually. It's actually not very impressive, and I feel like if I show you guys this, you're not going to be very impressed. But I take several pictures, so I'm not really sure what the thumbnail is going to be like today, but this is just going to be an example. So, oh, my back door is open. That is very bad. Let me shut that. So, I guess it's going to be my everyday, well, it's going to be my routine video. So I'll probably take a picture of me in my room or something. And what I'll do is I'll take things separately. So I'll zoom in and I'll make sure it's like my room. So I don't just like take a screenshot of me just standing in front and that's that. It probably would be easier to do that, but I like to be able to move myself about if I change my mind. I don't like the way it looks. So what I'll do is I'll look at my room like this, and it's best to go zoom out because you can always zoom in if you don't like that. And then I print screen it. Well, I take a screenshot, which is the print screen on your keyboard. If you're in a PC, I don't know what it's like on your phone. But yeah, I hit print screen. I'll get a few angles just to make sure, just in case I don't like one. So that's the picture of the room. And I'm not sure what I'm going to be looking like, but I'm just going to use an example and say if I'm going to put hair rollers in like I did with my last video. Kind of like in real life, how you want good lighting for your selfies. Even in Roblox, I kind of need good lighting, because if it's too dull, it won't go over the background. So let me just take one separate picture of me and my own. I love it when she moves like that. Oh no. Okay, so that's exactly what you don't want. You don't want E getting in the way. But yeah, just take a picture there. Oops, someone's can't join your party trying to make a thumbnail. They go, perfect. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look, she's modeling for me. Perfect. She knows I'm doing a thumbnail. So I love it when she does that. That's good. Okay, so I've got the pictures that I want, and then the next program I use is called Photoshop, and I'm sure loads of you heard of it. A lot of schools will use Photoshop. Your thumbnail size has to be 1280 by 720. Okay, so this is my screenshot folder. As you can see, there's a lot of screenshots from the school ones, which I took yesterday. And so I'll go for one of these. Let's look and see what one looks the best. We'll just go for this one. The first one is good. And first of all, I'll get rid of all of this so that you can't see the back in. So we'll zoom in. Okay, now let's look at these pictures and see what one we want to use of these. Okay, that is a bad picture, bad selfie, bad. Okay, it's a good one. I like this one. Oh, that one's a good one. The first one we took was probably the best one. No, that one's good too. This is the hard choices. So what I'll do, go around her, outline her, and this tool you can easily, if I've done it too much, you can just go back like this. Oh, by the way, I'm not professional at this. I know you guys probably, someone's gonna look at this and be like, this is terribly done, but I'm not professional at this. This is just the way that I do it. This is what I find easiest, and I'm sure there's easier ways to do it. This is just the way that I like to do it, and then you refine it like this, make a new layer, and then she's on her own. And then I can move her about this whole room. Because if I had it just like this, I wouldn't be able to move me about. So that's the reason why I do that, and I can delete this one. Okay, now so there's things around her. So what I'll do is I'll go into the erase tool, and I will get rid of all of these lines and just make it smooth around the edges. Okay, so now I've erased all of the things that went with that. Now I can make her bigger, and so I'll have her like this. You know, showing the room about with my everyday routine, guys. One thing I do a lot of the time as well is that I make her have a shadow, and you can do this by going to drop down there. And I don't know if you can tell, look, it drops a shadow there. So it kind of makes her stand out a little bit, so she's not just flat on the picture. Another thing I sometimes do is I'll add in the Roblox logo just so people know. I have this as a PNG, so it can be like this. A lot of my ones have that. Sometimes I'll put it in, sometimes I won't. Yeah, this is pretty much a thumbnail. It's pretty basic. You get the point. Okay, so that's uploading, and now I can finally eat dinner, because one thing I do that's really bad is that I will sit and edit for hours and hours and hours because I just want to get it done. I just want to upload it for you guys, but then I won't eat. So it's probably like 7 p.m. by now, and I need to eat dinner because I've been sitting upstairs recording and editing all day, and I am exhausted and hungry. So I'll come downstairs. My mum will probably be cooking dinner. My mum's always trying to make me eat because I am so bad when I'm trying to record because I just want to finish the video. One thing I think I've never spoken about is that I'm actually a vegetarian. I don't eat meat, and neither do my family. So we have a lot of meals that are vegetarian, and you probably think I eat a lot of meat on Roblox, but we actually do have things. Like we do have hot dogs, but they're not real meat and stuff like that. So we have a lot of the alternatives. Like today we're having hamburgers. Oh my gosh, I just made those hamburgers and I picked up an apple instead. Okay, back in there, Phoebe. I accidentally messed up. When the video is finally uploaded, I'll sit there for ages, just replying to comments at the beginning. I normally try and reply to the people at the first 10 minutes. So the next thing I do is I actually go and take a bath because I don't really like showers in the morning. I'm more of a bath person, and I always turn the candles on. I just love a cozy bubble bath. So I'm not even lying, I'll probably be in a bath for like 40 minutes because I love baths. And if it gets cold, I'll just put more hot water in because I just love it. That's long enough. And I'll actually have new pajamas to change into, which I have to go in Chelsea's room just now, just for the purpose of this. But I'll always put new pajamas on. I know you guys are probably thinking you didn't even change into real clothes, but if I'm being honest, on a Sunday I won't put actual clothes on because I ain't going anywhere. So I've got some fresh jammies on. It's time to go back upstairs. And this is my time to just chill at night time, and I'll constantly be checking my comments and replying and seeing what people are saying and seeing if people are enjoying the videos. But then I'll also be playing games. I love playing Fortnite with Rich because me and Rich are a dream team.
Game one's shield, no shield anymore. Oh, nice. Farming. Nice.
We play Fortnite for hours. Sometimes I play with Phoebe. And after we win a few games, of course, you know, we win loads of games. I come back into the bathroom. I wash my face. I brush my teeth again. Teeth and moustache and lips. Actually, I don't brush my teeth. I just brush my lips. Actually, that's actually a good thing to do, to brush your lips because you exfoliate them. I know what I'm doing on Bloxburg. Then I'm feeling minty fresh. I'm ready for bed. So I'm going to say goodnight to my family, and then I come back in my bedroom and then turn my light off, which doesn't look very dark in here. Why does this room always look light no matter what? I want to know why. It just always looks light, doesn't it? But just imagine this room's dark. And then I pretty much go to sleep, and that is my Sunday routine. I hope you guys liked that. I know it wasn't that exciting, but I thought it would be a really good opportunity for me to show you what an actual day is like for me, and also answer some of your questions about how I record, because Sunday and Saturday are my recording days. So yeah, let me know if you guys like that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Good night!